Hey, what's going on? All right, so our last reading was Leo. So August, September, Virgo. All right, Virgolicious Virgolicious. Oh, sorry. I should probably turn that light on, but I don't know. It's cool. It's cool the way it is, right? You guys can see me. Let's start off with the Wisdom Oracle. I don't have any downloads right now. I just did a few readings today. I think I still look good, right? I still look good for y'all. I ain't look worn out and everything. Okay, I hope not. Anyway, let me say a prayer. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, Guardian Angels. Thank you for your love, guidance, and protection. Please send your love, guidance, and protection over these messages. What messages do you have for Virg? Oh, I didn't feel that. Sorry. Time's up. Ooh, time's up. Okay. So, not for you came up. And new life came up. These are two separate energies, okay? Off rip. You realize something wasn't for you and you're ready to start brand new. Wow, that rhymed, didn't it? Alright, hold on. 1 second, y'all. Alright, I'm back, y'all. So, I feel like I want to grab one more. And you know what? Yang. This is we had yin the last time, or a couple readings ago, and now here comes the masculine energy. Virgo. Alright. What's this not for you? Engagement in reverse. Oh, man. Did I do it right? Okay. New life. Finances and career. Things are happening all over the place. What's yang? There's a masculine that's alpha. I'm getting an alpha. Forgiving and learning. Let go of control issues. Alright, so we're going to break into these energies. What's this? This engagement was in reverse. And off the rip, I was getting an argument. Wow, look. Being left out in the cold. And someone's like satisfied about that. Why would somebody be happy about that? That's weird. Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry. I was making popcorn. Okay, so this engagement fell not for you. So there's somebody that you could have thought was gonna be. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. But if it came in reverse, that definitely means it's not. This ain't it. This is not for you. And I don't know why I got in my mind was like an argument. Got too much stuff going on. Wow. King of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Swords in reverse. That is not an ideal match at all. Like one of them's emotionally abusive and the other one's verbally abusive. or is cold, you know what I mean? It's just not the wow. 10 of Swords. I'm so sorry. I don't know what this is about, but it looks like it's for the best because you got a new life here. So let's go ahead with not for you. That was too soon. What's with for not for you? Okay. You decided that you're no longer confused about investing. With this not for you, you're not confused about the fact that this is not something this is not where you should invest. This is not where you should get married. This is not the person to be with. Why? That's just why. Why is that? What happened? Yo, people be cheating, fam. 3 of Cups with the Sun in reverse. It was exposed that this person cheated. Yo, that's wild. So this person was engaged and cheated, though? I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah, Justice in reverse. I'm so sorry. Whoever I'm talking with, yeah, it's over. It's over. Like, you could have been with this person for 6 years. Even on the card, it's a fortune cookie, and if you look close enough, it says nope on the cookie, like, and over a chess game. So this person was playing games and trying to live 2 different lives, because there's 2 sides. This person was living 2 different lives. Like, you were trying to be hubby in one life, and then another life act single. That's what happened there. So what's this new life? This new life came with finances and career, but the message in the financial career says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So Virgo, if you're coming out of a engagement, okay, typically when you're engaged, you probably have already like done certain things together, like as if you were a married couple. So I don't know if there's separation of assets. Maybe you could have bought a house before the marriage. You know, there's certain factors. In my opinion, I think that this finances and career has to do with the fact that because of the separation that caused you so much heartbreak is putting so much more pressure on you financially at this time. And the part I have here with this Yang is I really don't. We're gonna get into it, but like, I'm concerned that this same person who did this is trying to ask for forgiveness now. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And this masculine that I'm talking about, this is a masculine, all right? That's like an alpha, number 1, okay? The number is number 1 on this. He wants your forgiveness. If you look at this card, it's like this man is, see how there's somebody begging, and there's this man that's just like, his face is like, I don't know. And then there's the angels outside of that. Like, I don't know who did the cheating here. It could have been the feminine. It could have been the masculine. I'm not really sure. Somebody, all I know is whoever's in this energy, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. That's what I get from that. I ain't trying to hear about no crying. I don't want to hear about no I love you. If I got a whole ring on my finger and you played me, oh baby, we're not gonna listen. I've been there too, okay? I've been there too. I've been there. Got cheated on. And you know what? I think it happens to the best of us, okay? I don't think anybody's really equipped to be cheated. I don't think it's ever really expected, you know what I mean? So people are sitting here prepared for the cheating. But at the same time, you know, of course you notice the signs are there. And I really do, tapping in, it feels like someone had the signs and they knew deep down that this wasn't it, but they kept moving forward. I mean, if you've been together for 6 years, that's still a decent amount of time. That's a decent amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And to like let it go, and have to restart your life. I mean, this was all you knew for the last 6 years is this person. And you could have forced, I get the fact that the relationship was forced to move forward. Like, it wasn't, there were things with this relationship that regardless if you are honest about it or not, you knew that maybe at the 3, I get that, like, so you guys been together for 6 years. I get that there was at some mark point, okay, was when you knew it was done, or that you knew that, because I don't think this was the first incident here. This could have happened 3 times. This person's like a natural, you know, and this is why when we date, it's good to be upfront. And a lot of times people will blame the woman and be like, why, well, you spread your legs and why did you choose, you did this and that and got pregnant. But there's these dudes that really play it off. I mean, they really do. I mean, get an Emmy Award, okay? Because this is sometimes what happens is you go through the motions of a relationship, okay? Someone screws up and they cheat. All right, you forgive them. You move on. They do it again. And then before you know it, you're opening the phone and you're seeing sex websites. You're seeing like things that are just not like it. This person that I'm getting, this masculine, there's a whole can of worms, okay, Virgo, that I think you opened. Because I'm getting this argument of either someone looked through someone's phone or someone looked through someone's history, someone looked through some bills. Somebody was looking for something, all right? And they found what they were looking for, which was that their partner, look at relationships or assignments, that their partner wasn't as faithful or as loyal. This person probably, see what I'm saying? That was confirmation. This person was not as loyal. Okay, so this person could be a polygamist, okay? And the thing is, this is why I'm getting back to the conversation. Why aren't we having these conversations and being honest with ourselves? This masculine must not be conscious. Because if you're conscious, this is like old level thinking, because it's like you can't be serious. If you know you're an open, like you're open to more than one person, or you feel like you can love or be with more than one person, and you truly like, you know one person for you just ain't gonna do it because you're more open than that, there's nothing wrong with that, all right? But it's about not lying about it from the gate and being upfront with it, saying, hey, listen, I like to partake in A, B, C, D, F, G. It's not to say you're wrong or to label you, but what a lot of these dudes do, they'll mask it and they'll act like they're these loyal good guys, and then they have like addiction, they have multiple partners, and then it's like they try to hide it, and then but they like that, what I mean? That's their version. Like it's kind of, there's levels to this, because there's healthy polygamy, and then there's like the selfish, I want all the girls, or whatever the case is. I want to be with more than one woman, because they attach it with their level of ego. So however many women I have under my notch, is how cool I am, kind of thing. And that's just so like, if you're really on that type of time, dude, you need to get out of high school, all right? Like, it's not even that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What your type is your type, okay? So there was a lack of alignment with the honesty here, because maybe if you were given this information from the gate, they would have allowed you the chance to decide whether you'd be okay with this or not. But this person didn't allow that for you, so there's going to be karma that this person's going to reap, because they kind of, I feel like anytime people do those kind of things where they're not honest like that, it's kind of like spiritual assault. Like, because if they're being with you and then they're with someone else, okay, and then they're coming back to you, and it's like you didn't okay that's a problem. The karma that comes with that's a big deal. So sometimes that's where, I don't know, people got to figure it out with what they're doing. And if they're not accountable, I mean, look at facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. See this from a higher perspective. Okay, so that's a sign. To see it from a higher perspective. I keep getting freaking, I'm turning this off because I'm not doing this. I got people calling me on my business thing. I got people on my job. I got text messages from people. And then I got a meeting at 7:00. Anyway, Virgo, back to you. Sorry. Either or, that's the main conversation here, is that, I think what hurts you the most is, you really do love and care about this person, but the level of betrayal that this person put you through, and you feel like you got dragged. I mean, you were thinking this was going to be your wife or husband, and it didn't turn out that way. And I apologize that you went through that, because for anyone to get exposed for cheating while being engaged, I think it hits worse when you're engaged than when you're not engaged and that happens. You know what I'm saying? Because you get the level of commitment you were seeking, but this person still like really, you know what I mean? So like, don't blame yourself, okay? Don't look at it like I was not good enough, or blame you, like something you've done. This is just a reflection of this person, okay? Which has nothing to do with you. They have their own inner issues as to why they can't tell the truth, or as to why they're not honest. But as I said, this is accountability. This is an accountable channel, and we take accountability for our own reasons for how we get ourselves in certain situations, right? If you did notice that from the beginning, that's when on your end should have either pulled the plug then, and that's what you learned this time. Like, this is what your lesson was. In order for you to love yourself more than the love you have for someone that's not treating you proper, okay? Now you said, okay, you forgave him the first time or whatever, and now you're trying to get back on track for yourself instead of being focused on this person, which is honestly the best thing for you. It's the best thing that could happen, because if this person treated you this way and you were focused on this person, sounds like it's kind of off, doesn't it? Or like that it doesn't make sense to do that, or it doesn't make sense to be focused on that. If anything, loving yourself and focusing on you is what will reach you to a higher level of understanding and perspective, and gain that inner knowledge. You know what I mean? To love yourself and to be confident. Like, I'm talking about confidence where when people do this type of stuff, you don't even look at it like it has anything to do with you. You look at it like, wow, this person's kind of stupid. Like, you really screwed this up. So this is what you do. This is what you be doing. Like, this is your choices. This is what you wanted to choose. You know what I mean? And I think it's just developing that level of confidence where you just, like, people that do that kind of thing, like, you don't even look back twice. You're just like, oh, okay, we're moving on. Like, it's kind of, and I've learned to do that with people, where I really try not to take anything personal, okay? Because it's not, to me, people, how they choose to love and how they choose to act is a reflection of themselves. What I choose to deal with is my problem, okay? And I really have a low tolerance, all right? And this type of situations give you that ability to lower your tolerance, your patience level for things, for things from people who don't appreciate, who don't have gratitude, who just show lack of respect to you, or don't appreciate your love, or like, because when you gain that self-love, that will be like second nature to you, to not, like, you won't even, if someone were to do this to you at that level, right, there's like no way, it's like, there's no way that you would ever look down at you, or even be like, it'd be totally like, we're done here, bye, moving on. Like, I'm not saying you're not gonna cry about it and everything. I just feel like people who have low tolerance gain this like cold, knowing when to cut people off and knowing when to really like cut their losses and not feel. Yeah, of course you're going to be human and have natural feelings, but they really can and know how to cut it on and off. You know what I mean? I know how to sometimes, let me tell a story. All right? Sometimes, yeah, you got to be like a light switch on these fools, because if they sleep on you like this, then when it happens, when they know you're not going to come back, they can't handle it. And they don't see it coming. And they don't see it coming. You know what I mean? So that's the other aspect. You got to always be on point, because people sleep on you, yo, because of your kindness and don't appreciate you. 1 second. Cool. All right, so what's with this new life in finances and career? So we're moving on from this, okay? But I just want you to know that this was your lesson to understand how to love you, how to not allow certain things. Like if I could go back now and talk to my younger self, I would have slapped myself. I would have said, if you don't get up right now, if you don't get up from that crying right now, are you serious? I would have been going ham on my younger self. I would never let my younger self go through that. I'd be like, do you know who you are? Did you look in the mirror today? Absolutely not. Don't you ever. Like, it would have been one of those, you know, like I was auntie talking, you know, like, you know. So, good riddance, right? Get that dirt off your shoulders. Put it on the curb for Tuesday. Put this dude on the put it on the curb for Tuesday. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. All right, so new life. That's what you're working on now. You're working hard. You're dedicated to your new life. All right. Yeah, you're really. Look at you. Look at you, Miss Queen of Wands, Miss Confident, Miss Driven, Miss Ambitious. What? Having the strength to overcome all this nonsense and working hard for the life that you wanted and you deserve. All right. Yeah, because you know your intuition's going to guide you. Oh, listen, they don't see it coming for you. What's this finances and career about? Finances and career, baby. Taking a leap of faith out of this mess. It's done. You literally, you just leaped, excuse me, it was like this, okay? You're out of here. This is over. This is with the past, with the not for you, with the pain, the strife, the heartache, the betrayal, you being stabbed in the back multiple times. That cycle is done. Do you understand that? You will never, unless you choose to, because you've learned the valuable lesson and you know because of how heartbreaking this was to you and how detrimental this was in your life, you will never forget it and you will never go through it again or allow it to happen again. You literally are jumping into a whole new cycle. Taking that leap of faith, taking what you got right here, taking all that what you got. You might not have a lot, but you're taking it and you're out of there. And you're starting a whole new life. Now, I do have the Lovers here with the Page of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. Oh. Finances and career under new life. Hold up. Let me do it like this. Do you see this? What's this look like to you? The Lovers. A King of Cups in reverse with a Page of Wands. Looking directly at the Lovers. You might end up finding love at your job. I'm sorry to say it. And your ex is like, look at your ex. He can't handle it. He emotionally is unstable, or he might become emotionally unstable and do something real immature in reference to this. So you're going to be over here moving on, and you might find someone new, like not too long after this is over. And you might be concerned how that might make you look, but I'm sorry, did anybody give a dang about how it looks when they were cheating on you? No. If I'm too harsh, I'm not the reader for you, because I tell it like it is. All right? Well, we don't sugarcoat nothing over here. It's A1 to the death of me. All right? I'm going to keep it 100 with you. That's the reader. I read it. I say what I said. But let me tell you something. I know a lot of people who are very sweet, kind people. Okay? And it blows my mind how many people I've done readings for, and they felt bad for moving, not only for moving on, but they felt bad or were concerned about how they would look if they moved on with someone else, even though the ex cheated, the family knew, the people knew about it already. How? Now you gotta question where you're at. If you could still feel that level of empathy, that level of it's honestly, it's like a form of denial, because it's like, how do you even? One second. Anyway, all right. So sorry about that, but yeah, as I was saying about the empathy part, it's like, oh my God, how does one feel that? Like, can you see the disconnect there? Can you see like the issue with that? It's like, how does one have that much, like, you know? All right, what's this forgiving and learning? This person's going to be begging you for you. I feel like this person's going to be begging for you back once you find someone else. Like, it's so funny. Look, now they want to work with you and only you, but they left you out in the cold, and they freaking ignored your love and went to those 3 other people. I feel like you got cheated on 3 times, or like there were 3 people or 3 instances. Okay, they ignored your cup, and then we're over here dealing with you had 3 incidences that happened of them cheating. Okay, and here's the 3 of Pentacles, which is so funny, right? But look at hiding secrets and whatnot. That was fine. Causing imbalances. That was fine. But once you move on, now they want to work with you. This is in the future, you know. This person wants to come out of, look at Hermit in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles. This person not only wants to come out of the cold, they no longer want to be alone, and they no longer want to be isolated. I feel like once after you leave them, this person becomes super alone because they have nowhere to go, because everyone already knows what they did. They put burden on themselves for what they've done to you. So, you know, once it came out that they cheated on you while engaged, nobody wants to really talk to this person anymore. I think wherever you live, this is what's crazy about it. It's like, look at this. So what's crazy about wherever you are or where you live, it's like, I feel like everybody knows about this ex of yours, and they just don't like they know you were a good person, or like good wife, or good fiance, or whatever. Like, you did your part, and this person just being straight scumbag. Okay, and here they come, like I said, begging to give you commitment now, and wanting to offer a re-engagement now, and hoping you forgive them now, and you're like, you're already long gone. This person might also get upset because they might try to there's something about false information and drama. They're going to try to tell you as if like the situation wasn't as bad as it was than as it actually was. Like oh, that was false. That's not true. That it wasn't like that. That's what this person's and they're very defensive and like quick to like try to defend. Though it's a lie though. Like, they're lying. Like, it's like someone trying to lie about the truth. Okay, Like, there's truth to the information, and they're trying to say it's false information, and they're lying about it's about saying, like, this person didn't learn anything. You might have a freaking weirdo on your hands here. And look at judgment. Your judgment call is great because you're no longer, you made the judgment call to start a new life and leave this toxicity behind. That's why it's in reverse. This toxic devil here. And I got this devil a couple times today. So I don't know what that's about. Let me get some angel oracle. I actually got to cut it a little bit shorter. Energy work, not for you, but it was in reverse. It seems like your energy at this time could feel drained and be off because of what you went through, okay? Meditate, sit down, drink more water, try to develop a better diet, you know what I mean? And for women, I feel like there's nothing better you can do than make yourself look good. Right? Working out, getting your hair done, getting your nails and toes done, making sure you're up to par, up to top notch 24/7 while you're in this period. I'll tell you why. Because, like, I know once you're over it doesn't really matter, but I need you to do what I would recommend at this time when you go through somebody cheating on you and doing you dirty and all that. You get on your A game. You get on your A game. If this is a man or a woman, go out, get your hair cut, go get your new outfit, go get them Jordan, whatever you want to do. Make yourself feel good and look good. And honestly, when you look good and you smell good, you feel good. You know what I mean? Don't be over here depressed, because then the person's gonna feel like they didn't lose nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, as if you deserve, like, these people, they're sick in their mind. They'll be like, oh, this person's crying and they got gained weight and this and that. Good, thank God I cheated, or thank God I left them. Like, that's what these sick people be thinking, all right? And it's not even about what they think. This is about you, okay? And honestly, attracting better options for you as well. You know what I mean? Like, what you're going to sit around and yes, it's good to heal and get past the relationships that you went through. But is life going to stop because this didn't work? Absolutely not. And it should not for you. And don't be feeling bad because you move on and now they want to come back and you think you, like, I'm getting someone that's very too easygoing. All right? You're too the easygoing level is almost like too much. It's at an unhealthy level, because then you're letting people energetically dominate over you in the littlest ways. Like, it's just not good. You gotta back up with what you're okay. Gaining confidence, which it looks like you do end up doing, but gaining that confidence of, like, I'm not gonna let that happen, or like, okay, you don't like that, okay, well, I do. Like, it's kind of like a stance where it's like, you are who you are, and the person can like it or not. You know what I mean? Of course, everybody is okay for people to change as we grow and develop, and but I'm talking about, like, to the detriment. Like, if you like to get, I want to tell you something. I used to get ready. I still do, but, like, I remember being in a certain relationships where the man didn't like me getting, like, mind you, this is how they got with me when I was looking good. I had my hair done, my nails done, all my, that's me. I get ready. I look good. Okay. I mean, right now it's the end of the day and I just did a lot, but point being is, you came and you liked what you saw, but then when you got with me, it was too much for you to handle, because now you know that there's other competition out there, and you ain't I'm loyal to you, but I'm just saying, like, you don't like that feeling that, oh, there's still possible competition. Well, yeah, I got to keep you on your toes a little bit, because, yeah, you better treat me right. You better continue treating me right, because I ain't about to slight for nothing. But what they would try to do is start making comments on what I'm wearing and why you wearing that and why don't your hair, why. Listen, I'll tell you what, I'll tell them right up front. Listen, are you okay with women that get dressed up and wear makeup? Because if not, I'm not for you. If you want someone that is, like, lazy, because I don't care. I look good regardless. But I'm saying, like, I'm I'm not that type to just be sitting around and not get ready and not do nothing with myself. Like, if that's the type of woman you want, I ain't it. All right, I ain't it. And you need to find somebody that don't wear makeup, don't get dressed up, don't give a damn how they look. All right, because then I ain't for you. And I tell it to people straight up front, because I was like, I don't want to hear about no 4 months down the line you trying to control what I'm wearing. I don't want to hear about no 5-6 months down the line you trying to tell me where I can go and what I can do. Now, mind you, when you're in a relationship, of course you're supposed to prioritize, the relationship and doing things together, and not like going out looking single, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, but we're not going to be on that control shit either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm my own person. Assertiveness. Look at that. Assertiveness. And now, look at this. Look, this is how, love this job. Now, we got forgiving and learning, right? This is the masculine that wants you to do this. Look at the opportunity to forgive came out in reverse, because you're like, no, I'm not forgiving you for that. No, we're not getting back together. No. Standing up for yourself. It's going to be a moment you're going to stand up for yourself, collective. It might be something you've never done before in this way. Congratulate yourself, because this means you transformed and you learned the valuable lesson you needed to learn so that you don't have to go through it again. Sometimes you gotta say no. Yeah, your life purpose. Sometimes you gotta say no because it's what's best for you, and it's yeah, we can forgive people, but if they're not changing their behavior, there's no reason for it. What's the sense of saying, oh yeah, or you could forgive people. Of course, you could forgive in your heart, but we don't gotta get back together. Like, it's like knowing the difference between, like, all right, I accept what you did and whatever, and like it's cool, but no, we're not getting back together. Like, this person's opportunity to forgive is like in their mind is the opportunity to get back, and in your mind you're like, no, this is not that type of opportunity, and I don't like. I feel like you end up gaining that confidence, that Queen of Wands energy that we saw, once this person tries to come back. Okay, and I think you do have a new lover in the midst. What's this new lover about? The King of Wands, but the King of Wands came in reverse. Because the Temperance is in reverse. So this could be where this hasn't happened yet, or it needs to be balanced out. Look at 4 Wands. So this person is coming, after you heal. That's why. This is not here yet. This hasn't happened. So you're in the mode of this whole you getting cheated on. Whether this is a man or woman, okay? I'm sorry, I always kind of like go by the cards, but like this it's energy at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's after you heal, okay? And it's a 4 of Wands, so you might be on your second marriage, homegirl, or second engagement. All right, I'm gonna read this. Grab a card, and then I gotta go. I'll try to do Scorpios later. I'll probably be in my pajamas. Because I'm gonna be showering up. All right, let me just here we go. Dearest you, there's always more than one side to an argument, 2 sides, if not more. To every story and hundreds of ways to be right. Be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another person's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. Now, as I read this card, this is given the vibe of like when I was saying about you being concerned about moving on. Okay, there might be an argument about this once it happens, and this is kind of giving me the whole attached to nothing but connected to everything vibe. Being detached, so it's like, you know, this person did you dirty or did you wrong or whatever, and it's about maintaining your morals and principles even in the eyes of adversity kind of thing. Like, even in the eyes of, like, this person did me terrible, they did me wrong, I'm going to still maintain my morals and principles, but I'm going to be attached as I do it. So you're going to do what you need to do the right thing, but you're going to be detached as you do it. Like, be the mature people, seek common ground, get your assets straight, get everything right in order. They feel that there's reasons why they did what they did, or that they had reasons why they did what they did. It has nothing to do with you. It's over. You know what I mean? So they can continue to argue as much as they want till they're blue in the face. But my collective is not going back, as far as I know. You know what I mean? From what I read, from what I got here, that could always change. You know what I mean? And if you do, that's your total choice. You know what I'm saying? That's free will. But it looks like this was a lesson for you. It wasn't for you to stick around and it also built your self-love. You know what I mean? All right, so I got a meeting I got to go to, so I will be back for... and I also have content from TikTok I gotta upload on here too. I've just been so busy, man. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you and have a good night. Bye.